I do believe we are live, people. Woo. I just came back in from sanding my next board down. Hey there, come on in. Just press the button maybe just a minute or two early. Trying to see which way we want to go now. Woo, child. I hope you're well. I don't know what the weather's like where you are. It's quite humid. So pardon me if there are drops of sweat that may come down. Come on in. You're in the right spot. I, of course, am still doing fall, but I always have these extra ideas floating around. Hey there, this is Bernae Flanoy, art teacher, and I'll get in here and say all that again in a moment. Paint party instructor, art kit maker, and now I am a porch sign maker. I'm making greeting signs. It's so cool. I want to make one that says create. So let me find I want one that says create. I want to have one that says speak life. So I may not be able to get all of that up and running. L-I-F-E. I may get that part started because I still want to illustrate some lips. So this is my winter create, C-R-E-C-R-E-A. Where's my letter T? So I still got to get back up in there and find that. But in the meantime, I want to hit this side, the little sunflower that, oh, you can't see. I'm pointing to it like you can see. It is officially 8 o'clock. Let me give you my official greeting again. Hello to the replay. Can't even say it. Replay viewers. Let me make sure I'm looking in the right spot. Am I looking in the right spot? Okay, I'm looking in the right spot now. Hi. Replay viewers, you know what to do. Boop, 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 boop. Fast forward so that you can get to the good stuff. I'm going to refresh my page over here so that if any comments come through, I was in here early and I started to come on early, but some of that behind the scenes stuff, anyway. So like I said, I just came in off the porch, standing down my next board. I want to get that background painted because that doesn't take long. Get maybe a little bit of ombre, and I think I want to put either life or create over there, or maybe hello. You know what? We're gonna do hello. Since we got everything for hello out here, I've got my L, I've got my E, I got my L, E, I got to just pull out the H, and I've got the letter O. Pardon me, America. Here we go. So, yep, I have pulled that out. And for home, I should have the H over here. So, what are you doing? Yes, this is art practice. Yes, she is still at those porch signs. I need to maybe angle you down. And I'm glad it's painter's tape on there so it sticks, but not too crazy. I'm going to maybe say create and maybe speak life for ours next week. So let me move that out of the way. H-E-L-L-O. Okay, so let's move all of these delicious things back up over here. What are you doing? What are you doing for art practice today? What are you doing that's moving the needle a little bit? Are you sketching, drawing? Are you working with your crayons, colored pencils? Are you painting? Are you crafting? It's September. It's a whole new month. So what are you doing that makes your heart sing? That makes you come alive? I'm in here and I'm inviting you in to go on the creative journey with me. Some of the things, I've dusted off, like the portraits, if you were with me in the spring, and this working on a plank of wood. If you told me at the beginning of spring that, Bernae, you'd be in the lawn, I'd go into the Home Depots, Lowe's, Menards, and I look at the things and I use my mind and I think about, well, what else could it be used for? But if you told me I was going to go in there and get planks of wood, have them cut them down, and I'm coming home and I'm sanding and I'm painting them up, at the beginning of this pandemic, if you told me that, I'm like, no, that's not me. I see them online doing that, but I'm out here. So we're pivoting. This is fun, and this is another way to create that brings joy. I am enjoying myself making these things, and I'm hoping that you will enjoy either purchasing them or hoping you're creating along with me. Learn from my mistakes, baby, because, there've been a few. Okay? But you don't let mistakes stop you. You don't let fear stop you. It may kind of hinder you a little bit, but you keep moving, keep going. It's Wednesday. It's a wonderful Wednesday. I can't think of another word besides wonderful. Okay. Yep. What is it? Women's Crush Wednesday? Let me see. Crush on yourself. How about that? Crush on yourself because you are amazing. You are wonderful. I can't think of another W word. Okay. Put one out here. Patricia Jones, I know you out here. I know you like the word writing guru. Let me go ahead and angle you down. Thank you for coming in. Yes, art practice is still going on. We are leaving. Pack up at 8:25. Okay. Thank you. Come on in. Set on up. Are you making that other cup of coffee? I'm about to move you down. Okay. So hold on. I'm going to rotate you down and I'm going to slide you back. I like it when doctors and nurses tell me that, okay, this is what we're about to do. You might feel a little pinch, okay, as opposed to shocking you. Okay, I'm sliding you back now. Let's get on down to it. And I may have to lift you back up. Okay. I am going to have to work out another system here for me to have easy access to my paint. I'm going to refresh the pages over here. So I want to make sure that if you're here with me, come on, computer, and cooperate. I want to make sure I'm seeing that. It's Wednesday. Oh, this time is going so fast. What are you getting done this week? Oh, come on, Painted Pose. All right, let's click on over there. What did you plan out for this week, and what are you actually getting done? What's actually happening? Are you meeting your goals that you're setting out? I'm meeting a couple of mine. I still have a couple more to meet. Hey there, darling. Thank you for popping on. And you remember, I haven't forgotten about your interest in that one thing. You just let me know when you want to pull the trigger. I hope that's up enough. Okay, good. So I want to maybe just touch this up just a little bit right fast and paint the background. I painted the background here. I finished up that stripe a little bit. I'm going to change the bright orange letters. I think I'm going to go back to white, but I want to mix up a couple of things. So I want to hit this, get another background painted, and come back. That may be all we get to today, but that's okay. So let me squeeze out a little bit of paint, a little bit more brown. And, it's so nice to have everything like right here. You don't have to go hunt for things. And I almost wish I had like a double wide table so that I can have a nice big work area as well as a place to have my materials right at hand. But you maneuver as you can maneuver. So all of this may be sitting right behind me, even though I need it right here. We'll see. Okay, so I got a little brown. I've got a little violet because I'm just going to throw that in there just a little zhuzh because the yellow is there. That's the main subject, fall. And yellow and violet are complementary colors, so you want to maybe have that peeking through there some kind of way. Violet just kind of makes you say, what is that? What is that in there? I can't figure out. It's really delicious, but what makes it tasty. I'm reaching for the yellow, y'all. Yellow, y'all. Okay, a little bit and a little bit of orange. Okay, and I think we're good on that. I got a little black out here. I don't really think I need any blue. Where's my little Q-tip? Well, we may have to go about this a slightly different way, and that's okay too. And it's just off camera, so we might make anything our Q-tip right now. The end of our brush. Which brush do I want? I think I'm going to go in with the one that comes inside of your little art kit. Okay. So I'm going to mix up a little bit of the brown and the black together because I do want it a little bit dark. I should have a little red out here. And I'm going to go in. See, you can't see. You can't see, can you? Where's my box? Hold on, America. You know how Bernie Mac says that. I love it. That's how I feel up in here. I feel like I'm talking to America. And I'm talking to friends and family on my Facebook page. But I hope you guys are well. You know that. You know this is Brene, honey. You don't know what you're going to find over here. But thank you for joining. Thank you for coming in. Let me lift this up. Let me check the time. It's 8:10. We're not doing too bad. Okay, we didn't do a whole bunch of rambling. I'm going to put this right here so that this will hopefully be a little bit closer. Let me see if I can do this without knocking things over. No, we tried. Okay, we're trying to get you there. So let me slide this down, people. Okay, there we go. I think that's a little bit better. So, is it just off camera? Girl, look. All right, let me click on the comment over here because I've been told that if you make a comment, sometimes I wouldn't see them. Good morning. Morning. Let me do the Tyler Perry. And I don't know if you guys, you might hear it. Tyler Perry is now officially a billionaire. Go on, Tyler Perry. Let me give you a shout out here. Let me go ahead and say good. And let me just say, any typos that you see, morning. This one is not one. Good morning. Any typos that you see, I'm having difficulty seeing things with my little eyeballs now. And where's my reference? Child. Anybody got 10? Where's my reference? I have been fall signs. Here's my sunflower. Okay, guys. I do have it right here. Let me pull this. Let me see if you can see this. Because I like to show some of my reference. So I've got a little bit of reference here off of a website that you can get references with no charge. I think you may, this one here is one where you don't have to give the name of the photographer, but they do have those. I'm adding a little bit of shadowing because that just makes like 3D effect a little bit more intense. Okay, going in here with some darks right here. And I think I'm going to go in here while I have it. And I probably should have like a little timer. Go in here to make this a little bit dark here in the center. And you know how our little people always love to make their little sunshine starting over in that left corner. I don't know what's out the left corner. Hey, I'm from that camp too. I'm an art teacher. I see this all the time. What is up with that left corner? Why does it have to be in that top left corner? Now, I probably should be able to do this with a little bit larger brush, but I'm not going to really worry about it. Where is, now see, this is, I may have to stop and get that toothpick because it's right there. Not toothpick, you know what I'm saying, Q-tip. All right, so I'm just kind of blending this in, not changing everything that we've done, but just kind of blending that in a little bit to make it morph in with what we got going on already. Okay, so that's cool. All right, so I'm gonna add, you know what, I can't add a little bit of green because I didn't put any on my little palette. So I'm not sure if you can see my little palette. Let me move it back this way, this way. There we go, a little bit. You can see it a little bit. So this is how, when I send you a kit, this is how it comes. You know, just enough paint to kind of get you started. And it probably won't be this full. You do not need a full ounce of paint for the smaller canvases. Now the larger ones, yeah, like painting on something like this, yeah, probably. Okay, so we're adding some little light flecks up in here. So light, medium, and dark make things work. Okay, do we need any more green anywhere else? I don't think so. I don't think so. I may go in here and just add just a little bit, just to say I've got some. Okay, I'm just gonna add green, just to say there's some more green up in here. Just so that when you're up close, you'll get a bit of, oh, there's a little green there. Don't need to, but that's what we're doing. Maybe taking down some of the intensity of the lights. Okay, that is 8:15. So in about 5 minutes, we added just a little bit of zhuzh in there, and I wish I had some calligraphy skills so I can do a little bit of scripting, but I don't. I don't have any of those. Let me see. What am I gonna do? I want to add, since I've got a little bit here, bring some of that here. Whoop. Bring some of that back in here. I like to take what I have on my brush and make some unexpected little color pops in other places. It's like, what you doing that for? Just for a little bit of extra. All right, so we're gonna flip this one over here. Let's see, let me clean out my brush and see what else I need to add. You know what, because I haven't done any of the, I haven't done any more of my yellow. So I'm gonna go in here with a little bit more. As you know, the other day, we put one coat, we had a little bit of white up underneath there. So let's go in here and make the yellow a little more rich. You don't have to do it because it looked fine without it, but you know, we wanted to pop, we wanted to sing. You don't want to go thick now, so keep it thin. Let me go up here in this little wooden chunky chunk area up here. Now I gotta remember that when I get ready to turn this board over. Okay. So we are going back in here. And this is that 1/4 inch size brush. If you remember from this past summer's painting, this is that workhorse. Okay. This one here, even more so than the round I have found. This one here gets in here and handles some business. Okay, so let me make sure I've got my paint on my brush. I'm going to make sure I have enough for the tip. Okay. About that, just going to curl that tip around. Some of those into a nice little tip, pointed kind of tip. Just add a little bit of decorative flair. All right, We've got another coat of yellow up here. I'm trying to see if I want to add any more orange. Maybe just a little bit of brown. That. Just brown down in here. Just to kind of give it a little bit more. Let me show you that. This is up underneath here. I'm going to make sure that that brown is popping just a little bit. Just to delineate a little bit. I'm going to back up underneath here. Because that light, medium, and dark is just something about it. Okay, so here we are. In here. Let me blend that out a little bit with a little bit of yellow. And pop a little orange in here too. Not too much. Baby, if y'all told me back this past spring, Renee, you would be painting sunflowers and I see ladies that do that. I love portraits. I didn't know I was going to be into this whole creative thing. So that little dark there just kind of helps bring to light. Let me check and make sure, guys, that there's. Uh-oh, looks like my stream has stopped. Uh-oh. Let me see. Hold on. This is why it's good to have. Oh, no. Wait a minute. I'm on the wrong screen, people. Woo! Bernay. All right. Ooh, child. I thought some other things were going on. So it is 8:21. You see how quickly the time passes. And I didn't do a whole bunch of rambling today. And I could have come on just a little earlier, but I went on out and sanded stuff, so you didn't have to necessarily be part of that. Yay! All right, so we are back to seeing. Okay, good, good, good. So let me make sure we are okay with what we have. Let me look at our reference again. Oh, good gracious. Come on, Renee. Let's make sure we have a reference down over. And I think we're good. All right. There we go. So I think we're okay. Let me see. Do we have enough dark in here? Let's make sure we got enough dark here. It doesn't have to be super duper dark. Make sure. This is in the back. That's in the back. Let's make sure that's in the back. All right. That one is kind of pushed towards the back, and this other one needs to come to the front. Let me go back up in here. Let me get this on this paper towel. Honey, I done got into the sunflower, and I didn't do the background of the other. So what I can do, and I said I was going to hit this with a little bit of purple. In here, in here. Just with a few. Don't have to be a whole lot. Right, I'm just going to trim it over here with a little bit of purple. Why? Just because, just because. All right, so we got our little stuff going on. Okay, so let me tip this up so you can get a good look. Hopefully the light is decent. Let me make sure I'm not getting paint everywhere. So this is what we've done. today so I can set this right back up over here. And I wanted to hit the back. It's 8:24, guys. Start to wrap up for art practice is coming to an end. Let me put this in the back. For this week's session, coming to an end. All right. So what I want to do right quick, the last couple of minutes, we've got this on the back. I'm trying to get it up here close so you guys can get a good peeky peek. There we go. I wish I could slide it over just a wee bit towards you. Let me do that. There we go. I think we're in a good spot now. Can I aim this more at you? That would probably be beneficial. Okay, so it's pretty sturdy right now. And what I want to do is grab my gold. Here's a little small container. I think we have gone through that. I want to grab my little gold paint. Let me put just a little off to the side. And we're just going to add a little zhuzh. And then this sign is done. Okay? Which way do I want to go? You know, I like this little acorn. This little acorn that's on there. Let's put a couple of those there. Ooh, excuse me. I got on up and I had my little coffee and chicken tender. What am I looking for? I am looking for it over here. Because I know I did some moving and shaking. So what we're going to do, we're just going to use this. I am looking for my little pouncer. Let me find my little tiny pouncer. There it is. So they come in different sizes. So I'm just going to go in. I'm not even going to moisten it like I normally would tell you to do. We're just going to go for it. Oh, my computer's turned off. Come on, computer. I don't have time for any of that foolishness. Thank you. All right. Oh, okay. Computer said it has had enough. All right. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit. Let's see. F. We can go in here. Put a little bit of gold. Not a lot. It'll just be kind of there. It'll just be there. Here I go with my Bob Ross. That's a little golden nugget. Lift up. And we'll put one over here. Just a little bit more paint. And it might be a good idea to just pounce just on the side here when you have loaded up your paint. So little golden nuggets coming down. I'm going to put one over here. Let me put it going that way. Whoop! Honey, let's not knock everything off. And even with the gold, you just kind of want just that one. Up here, I still want maybe a couple more leaves. But I'm looking, I know our time is coming to the close. It is 8:28. Art practice is officially over. Please take all of your things. I'm just off of camera. What's wrong with me? Take all of your things for the rest of the week, because we are done in here today. Listen here, computer. I don't have time for the shenanigans upon today. I'm going to tuck a couple more over here. How about pulling one over here? Okay, and you see this doesn't take too long, but it adds a nice little touch. And yes, I did have this actual picture up at the close of last week. So it's on the Facebook business page timeline. I will make sure it's on the personal timeline too. Honey, this right here, I'm ready to do some distance learning. Who knew? Who knew? I'm coming over here to cover up a little faux pas that I had. This had a lot of paint on it. I hope it's not going up underneath. So I'm kind of trying to tap lightly. So we might put a couple more down here. It is officially 8:30. Art practice is over. And of course, we're just doing our after practice wrap up today. I'm just going to hit this part right here. Not a complete acorn, and that's okay. We can throw another one off down here. Okay. And maybe when that dries, I'll put another one in there. But in the meantime, I can come and put a partial one right here. So as we're wrapping up, let me just give you your farewell greeting. You know, I want you to create something that brings you joy. And right now, maybe just you might need to brainstorm everything that you know you need to do. That's what I've been doing. So you can get some help on getting it, getting it done. Let me make sure. So these are little golden accents I think will be very nice. And then I will go ahead and seal this piece. I think that is cool. Kind of want one right here. Why? I don't know. It just feels like it should go right there. So we're going to stop in just a moment because it's 8:31. We've made good time. Our little sunflower is, I do believe, done. I'll wait till the paint dries. I might go back in with maybe a little bit more yellow or something like that. Okay, so that's cool. Fall, I like that pattern. It's kind of random. Let me go over here. I'm going to add one right here. All right. There we go. So we've got our little golden nugget pattern kind of going. And do I want one up here? Probably. It is back to school time. What's going on in your area? Our little people are doing distance learning. Distant learning. Because at first, I was just going to go with a couple little Q-tip dots back there, but I like the acorn better. Well, folks, this has been Made for Noy. I am going to give you your greeting for the day as I am turning off our lights, getting ready to come to a close. I got this light. I'm so excited. Let me see if you can see. And I've turned off the light, so how can you? Let me see if I can get over this way. Nope, we got to go back over the other way. So fall. It's got a little bit of golden in there, but the letters are white, and it is the lightest value, so that works here. Okay, maybe up here at the top, it would be nice to maybe have like a little bowl with some jute, maybe a nice green, orange. Oh, I'm trying not to hit the ceiling. Variegated wool. I'm coming in as close as I can. Okay, so here we go. Ow! This one is done. Now on the back, I don't know. Another saying for fall when I be back there. Maybe that one can say it's fall, y'all, or something like that. Well, anyway, have an amazing yeah, it's 8:34, so we're signing off at 8:35 so we can be on time for our job. This is Brene Flournoy, art teacher by day, portrait painter, art kit maker, paint party, event planner / instructor. So let me know how I can serve you so that you can infuse your environment with joy. Is it going to be at the workspace? Are you going to do this virtually? People have gotten together through this computer and made the miles melt away, gathering over a little bit of paint, a few brushes, and some family memories, okay? That may not be your story. You just might want to create in your own little, what do you call it, nook, your own little cubby that you've developed at your place while you're doing at home safe distancing. I don't have my mask is just off camera that my sister-in-law made it so cute. It's 8:35. I'm out of here. If you need art kits, let me know. I am seeking help so I can stop lying to you saying that the link will be on my website. Look here and Friday and all of that's coming to an end. I am paying for professional help so that the order process will be smooth and effortless for you. So that being said, you got the lights over there? Yep. Okay. Hold that computer down. Turn that light off. People, what are you going to do that's going to make your heart sing? What are you going to do? I think we're going to have some t-shirts made of that very saying. Do something that makes your heart come alive. Enjoy. Do something today that makes you smile. And do something that also brings a smile to somebody else. Peace to you. Peace and creativity. You know, I just heard the Soul Train thing. Love, peace, and soul coming in my mind. Yes. Bye. I'm signing off.